to you, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to the beautiful setting of Dodford Manor, a venue that has been duly sanctioned for the celebration of marriages, and we're here today, indeed, to witness and to celebrate the marriage of April and Cameron. And on their behalf, can I thank you all for coming and joining in with them on what I hope will be a memorable day for you all, but especially for our lovely bride and groom. Now, before we start the ceremony, can I ask who presents April to be married to Cameron today?
I do.
Would you like to give your daughter a kiss, sir? Like to shake Cameron's hand, wish him luck. Do you think he needs it?
Good luck.
He'll be all right, will he? Okay, you may take your seat and you may take your seat. Thank you. Before we can start the ceremony, I do have to ask that if anybody here present knows of any lawful impediment why April and Cameron should not be joined in marriage, that they should declare it now. Very well chosen guess. Look at it. The bride's giving you all daggers. That's what she's doing. Right, so if we could start with you, sir. Cameron, will you take April to be your wedded wife, to share your life with her, to love, support and comfort her, whatever the future may bring?
I do.
Perfect. April, will you take Cameron to be your wedded husband, to share your life with him, to love, support and comfort him, whatever the future may bring?
I do.
So traditionally, the wedding ceremony is marked by the exchange of rings. These rings are a symbol of the unbroken circle of love and an outward sign of the lifelong promises that April and Cameron are making here today. And I hope these rings will remind you always of the vows you have pledged. April, I give you this ring
April, I give you this ring
as a symbol of our marriage
as a symbol of our marriage
and as a token of our love.
and as a token of our love.
I promise to care for you,
I promise to care for you,
to remain true to you,
to remain true to you,
and above all,
and above all,
to love and respect you always.
to love and respect you always.
These promises I make to you
This promise I make to you,
sincerely today
sincerely today,
and for the rest of my life.
and for the rest of my life.
Perfect. You push that ring home. There we go. Well done. Cameron James Goodey and April Louise Ayres. You have now made your declarations of marriage as prescribed by law, and through them have made a solemn and binding contract with each other in the presence of the registrar, but more importantly, your witnesses and your friends and family who are gathered here today. And therefore, it gives me the greatest of pleasure to announce that you are now joined together lawfully as husband and wife. And if you'd like to, sir, you may kiss your bride.
Good light shining from your eyes. Gotta tell you something. Gotta tell you something. Hard times will make their way to us. Gotta tell you something. Gotta tell you something. And I will love you like this forever. This forever. And if we get lost love you like this forever, this forever. If we get lost here, let's get lost together.
Good evening, everyone. For anyone who doesn't know me, I'm Brooke, proud maid of honour, lifelong partner in crime to April, and childhood friend to Cameron. I've had the absolute joy of knowing April since we met in reception when we were just 4 years old. That means we've been best friends for 23 years, longer than most marriages. It was love at first sight for our friendship, and we have our mums to thank us for keeping us as inseparable as kids. They hit it off just as instantly as we did. Amanda was an incredible woman, a devoted mum to April and a second mother to me. I know she would have been bursting with pride seeing you today, how beautiful you look and the amazing woman that you've become. April isn't just my best friend, she's my soulmate. She's the funny, honest and deeply earnest present who has always been the calm to my chaos, the logic to my spirals, and let's be honest, the adult in most of our situations. I've had the front row seat to watch their relationship grow, and it's been beautiful. April brings out a softer, steadier side of Cameron, and he brings out her silly and foul-mouthed side. Together they are a perfect balance, grounded but fun, practical but affectionate, just like all great partnerships. April, I've had the honour of growing up with you, of sharing every milestone, heartbreak, loss, ridiculous outfit and questionable decision. And now, and now I get to watch you start this new chapter with somebody who loves you as fiercely and loyally as you deserve. I know Amanda is looking down at you both, beaming with pride that you found each other. And to Martin, you've done an incredible job raising April into the fierce, brilliant and utterly unforgettable woman standing here today. Well, sitting, sorry. Cameron, you found the most amazing woman, but you already know that. I hope the years you spend growing old with her bring you as much joy, laughter and unforgettable memories as I've been lucky enough to share growing up by her side. But don't get too comfortable. You're not getting rid of me. You've just married us both, really. So if everybody can please raise their glasses to April and Cameron, may your life together be full of love, laughter, patience and perfectly matched stubbornness. Here's to the years ahead and the best decision either of you ever made. Cheers.
I know. Yeah. Don't you start. Right. So, hello and good evening, everybody. Firstly, I'd like to thank everyone for coming, as I know you've all travelled a really long way to get here. I'm sure most of you know me. I'm Martin, the very proud father of the bride, who looks absolutely amazing today. I think you'll all agree. And it's my job to say a few words about her. From the day April was born, my outlook on life was changed forever. Seeing her grow up and change a tiny bit each day made me realise that time spent together as a family was all that really mattered, and you just can't get that time back. April has always been a determined person, even as a little girl, right from taking her first steps as a toddler, learning to walk, and before we know it, run. Getting herself up and about was very clearly high on her list of things to do. So it's times like these when a dad starts to realise the little girl he remembered learning to talk and walk has grown up into an incredibly independent young lady. Then slowly I began to notice she's not looking at me through the eyes of that little girl anymore, thinking to herself, that's my dad, my hero. And that's all because someone new has arrived on the scene. And all the work you've been doing over the last 20 years starts to slowly fade away. So now there's a new hero in her life. But as time went by and I got to know Cameron, and seeing the pair of them growing closer, it was obvious they were starting to build their future life together. But most of all, I could see how truly happy April was, which is all any parent really wants for their child, to be honest. So at this point, I decided to step aside and cautiously watch from the sidelines. It wasn't until we went on a family holiday together in Mexico where Cameron proposed to April that I could see how quickly he had filled my shoes by doing all the little things I used to do for her. And it's clear to see that Cameron is definitely getting the best of you now. Yeah, you know. As April's father, I'm incredibly proud of her. She's determined, focused, and knows exactly what she wants out of life, and is prepared to work hard to achieve it. So, like in all relationships, I have no doubt there will be bumps and potholes down the long road of marriage, and as long as you both do your fair share of driving, you'll arrive at the destination together. Now, I would love to be able to take the credit for the amazing daughter. Here we go. For the amazing daughter April has become. But that achievement.
It's all right, mate. It's all right.
I was so not going to do this. But that achievement definitely goes to April's mum, who played an enormous role in her life, making her the person she's today. So, please raise your glasses and join me in a toast to love, laughter, and a happiness, and a lifetime of happiness forever long, to the newlyweds, April and Cameron. Sorry.
To the main event. This is the hard bit. It was never going to be a surprise how unbelievably gorgeous, April, you look today. You've shown me what love is, and you've taught me what it's like to feel loved, and I instantly fell in love with you. You are the most beautiful person inside and out. You have the kindest soul I've ever met. You're tough, you're driven, you're resilient, compassionate, intelligent, and the list could go on. We met in Flares when I was 18, and after... Every good relationship starts in Flares. And after a slow year of talking, it became a bit of a whirlwind from there. We've swam with sharks, dolphins, seals in the Dominican, zip-lined over jungles in Mexico, gazed at the northern lights in Iceland, and then, with a slightly more light-hearted moment, we attempted to ride the largest water slides in Dubai. When I say attempted, April went down those water slides. I walked back down the 10 flights of stairs. In the midst of travelling the world, we've created a home with an impulsive fur baby purchase, ditto, after losing the heir's family cat Bailey after 18 long years. April, as I draw my speech to a close, I would like to finish with there is not much I've done in life that isn't with you or because of you. And even with all the past experiences we've shared, that is not the reason I love you. I love you because you're the strongest person I know. You've been there for me at my lowest, and you'll always cheer me on at my highest, and you'll always want what's best for me, and you make every day worth living. If I looked at my life as a book, you are the best chapter. So with that said, I would like to raise a glass to my amazing wife, April Louise Ayres Goodey.
Hi. Don't usually do public speaking, so this is a new one for me. So, before I hand over to Oliver, although I'm not so sure I wanted to take a moment to say a few words. Firstly, I wanted to thank someone who has been one of the biggest influences in my life, my dad. From the very beginning, you have been my hero. You and Mum have shown me what it means to be strong, to be steady, to be kind, even when life is anything but. You taught me how to stand on my own 2 feet, but you never let me forget that I always had a safe place to fall. You gave me the confidence to chase my dreams, and more than anything, you showed me what love really looks like. You've been there every step of my life, from teaching me how to ride a bike to how to drive a car, although we did have many arguments because I thought I knew better than somebody who had already been driving for 20 years. To holding my hand as a little girl, and today walking me down the aisle. There will never be enough words or ways I can show you how grateful I am. Love you. To Brooke, from the moment I asked you to be my maid of honour, you've gone above and beyond. You've stood by me, not just today, but for many years, through every high and every low. Thank you for always being beside me to remind me to breathe, laugh and enjoy the little moments. Today and everything leading up to this day wouldn't have been the same without you. And I cannot wait to do this whole journey with you for your big day next year. Lost my track there. Right, and then last but not least, to my husband. From the moment we met, you made me laugh, sometimes because you were actually funny and sometimes because you tried so hard. It was endearing. But either way, you had me, and somehow over time, that cheeky charm turned into love. You are my biggest fan. You make me laugh and smile when I need it the most. Today, I didn't just marry the man I love, I married the man who knows all my weird quirks, supports my dreams, tolerates my attitude, and puts up with my 101 ideas. I'm grateful for every moment, every memory, that we hold together, for every laugh, your patience when I annoy you, and your support when I need picking up. So thank you for being you. I cannot imagine doing life with anybody else. I love you, and I cannot wait to start this new chapter as your wife.
Now, Cameron, I've got a few tips I've gathered together from lots of research of watching you in April, knowing April all these years, and I thought I'd deliver it in a sort of hockey-based way. And this is coming from a non-sporty cousin-in-law / best man, as you can tell from my rather non-athletic nature. A hat trick of tips, if I may. So Cameron, number 1. On the hockey pitch, Cameron wears a box. This is to protect his, shall we say, delicate areas. If you ever get on the wrong side of April, put it on and keep it on. Number 2. In hockey, the referee's decision is final, much like April's. You can't win, just admit defeat. 3. Fines. Post-match, Cameron and his teammates pay fines for things like drinking the night before or forgetting kit, and many other things that I could say that are a lot worse. A fun way to raise money for the beer kitty while publicly chastising each other. Well, Cameron, I can categorically tell you it would have been a lot cheaper to play hockey 24 hours a day, 7 days a week than marrying my cousin. But wow, I'm glad you did. It's not all bad, Cameron. You've cemented me legally into your life. By law. Not quite the way I wanted, but still. Or you wanted, we know that. And to be fair, April isn't that bad. That's as good as getting April. She looks absolutely lovely today, and as do all the women here today, and the lovely bridal party. A shout out also has got to go to Cameron's family. I think you're all amazing, and you've done such a brilliant job of raising Cameron and the morals that he has. It's amazing. And before I go on to say, enjoy the rest of the day, raise a glass and all that, I've just got a little request. If anyone gets to speak to the DJ, April, rumour has it, or shall we say Mrs Goodey, knows all the words to M to the B. And I've been told it's not allowed to be on the playlist. It is. So if we can raise a glass to the now Mr and Mrs Goodey, and that's me shutting up and signing out. Thank you.